We have a couple changes in our top 25. Number 1 and 2 stay the same. Number 4 right now stays the same. Ohio State or Texas and Ohio State stay 1 and 2. BYU jumps to 3. Now we're going to talk about this because you might say, well, why have you've had Utah at 3 even after their loss? Why'd you jump BYU up there? Well, their loss to Arizona looks kind of bad considering they just got the hell? Okay. Arizona did just drop one to Texas Tech, so that loss Utah has looks a little goofy. Now there's still a shot that they can get in because only one team from the Big 12 is going to make it. Whoever went, the only team that's going to make it from the Big 12 is their conference champion. So right now BYU gets in. I have Utah at 8 just because of all of the chaos that has happened. There's going to be changes. So there, that right there, BYU changing our top 4. Miami stays at 4. The ACC is wide open. I just don't even know what to expect there. Number 5, Oregon. They get bumped up because of all the chaos. Penn State is 6. They got bumped up because of all the chaos. Georgia stays right at 7. That's it. They stay right at 7. That's it. There's nothing else to say. Utah, as we talked about, did get dropped from 3 to 8 because that loss to Arizona is going to just look more head-scratching, I think. Because Arizona is not really good. At all. Like, Arizona's just not good. So that loss is just going to kind of sit there and be like, what the hell happened? Like, they lost 28-22 to a Texas Tech team that I don't really know. I mean, yeah, Texas Tech is 3-0 in the conference. I just don't know how good they're going to be. And they don't. Arizona hasn't looked good other than that win against Utah. So Utah does get dropped just a hair. Now where people are going to get mad at me, possibly. Alabama is at 9. Tennessee is at 10. Ole Miss is at 11. It's very possible. Now, right now, these 3 teams, Bama, Ole Miss, and Tennessee, are here. Same thing with Georgia. I mean, we have 4 SEC teams in. Solely because who else are we going to put up here right now? Like, who else are we going to put up here? All 3 of them have 1 loss. Texas is the only one that doesn't have a loss out of the SEC teams that we have up here. And, like, Georgia has Texas, Ole Miss, and Tennessee still. So there is a chance that Michigan not won fake rankings. Yeah. Accurate. Like, Georgia, Tennessee, or Ole Miss all could get bumped out on their faker rankings. No, if they were real rankings, Bama would still be in the top 4. Like, Georgia's got a chance where they could drop out because they got 3 tough games left. Ole Miss has... Let's see, what does Ole Miss have? I gotta pull their schedule up. Ole Miss has LSU this weekend. Then they got Oklahoma, Georgia, two teams that aren't bad. A couple tough games. And then if they drop one of those, even if they make the SEC championship, they have to win it. Tennessee has Alabama, Georgia. If they drop either of those two games, if they drop one of those two games to go to 2 losses, they probably drop out. And Alabama has Tennessee, LSU, and Oklahoma. You could say they have Missouri too, but Missouri's not. I don't know how good Missouri's going to be. Like, all of these teams just have a very tough go of it still. Bama dropping to 9 IRLs. I mean, Bama dropping to 9 in the IRL rankings is just, it's Alabama. The AP poll rankings are meaningless, so what can you say there? So our 9, 10, and 11 teams, even you could say the same for Georgia at 7, all just in flux. Right now, Boise at 12, I am very confident in them being the team that gets it if they win out. That's the highest ranking group of 5 team. Obviously, right now, as we're watching Liberty, we have a team that they could be in it, even though they are a CUSA team. If they win out, they can make things interesting. And arguably have a conversation because if they win out, they're undefeated. So this, the amount of upsets we've had, especially in this first round group, would be very, very interesting. It made this very interesting. So that is your rankings after week 6 going into 7. Playoff rankings or playoff bracket. Couple others that are worth noting, like Clemson, I don't have in there right now because I think only one team from the ACC is going to get in. I don't think you're going to get 2 ACC teams in. That conference is bad. Iowa State, I think there's too many questions right now. Notre Dame, another one. Notre Dame, LSU, Texas A&M, all. I just don't know what to say because I think Notre Dame needs a lot of help. LSU, I don't think is very good, and Texas A&M, I think they could also drop another game too. So we got some intrigue and a lot of meaningful games starting here week 7. So it'll be fun to watch. That is your rankings.